defending AFC East champion, Buffalo Bills.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. The veteran Matt Prater has this one set to get started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So here come the Chargers, and it's year 6 and year 2 for Justin Herbert, Greg. It's year 2 with Jim Harbaugh, but the 6th season for the 6th overall pick in the 2020 draft.
His skill set can be determined by the letter A. Arm talent, accurate, athletic. And he's got a kind of aura about him. There's something special that they know when he's under center, we have a shot. First-round pick. He's got everything you want for the quarterback position. He needs to take that next step from being a legitimate bona fide franchise quarterback to a superstar in the NFL.
And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
It's a gain of 20.
Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Short throw taken in by Disley. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. This one not quite on target. Had him too much, and that one falls incomplete. Glad McConkey the one he was looking for. And it'll be 3rd down.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
He connects with Disley. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
That's going to hit and continue out of bounds just inside the 20-yard line. The Bills offense are heading out, and they are led by the MVP of the National Football League, 29-year-old quarterback Josh Allen in the prime of his career.
I think in today's modern NFL, if you had the ability to create a quarterback and all the qualities that come along with it, Josh Allen's at or near the top of the list. And what I mean by that, Mike, is he's big, he's mobile, he can run to escape, but he can also run as a designed option. And then, of course, in the passing game, he can make every throw. He's smart. He elevates those around him. The last piece of the puzzle, can he get over the hump and have that postseason success to really put him in that upper echelon category?
It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
And he let him a bit too much. That pass is incomplete. James Cook, the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, Certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
He was looking for Brandon Cooks with that pass. And it's going to bring up a third down. In motion goes Cooks. On third down, it's Josh Allen. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Chargers offense ready to see the football for the second time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Moves to 2nd and 10.
That's not an easy catch by any means, but at this level, Mike, you get paid to catch them all. And really, you get paid to catch the hard ones. And you know that hit, it's coming either way. And I remember learning as a young player early in my career, the hit's coming, you're going to get knocked to the ground. It feels a lot better getting off the ground and handing the ball to the official.
And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. It is 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Herbert. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. That'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
On the ground, it's Kamani Vidal. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Down at the 39-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. From the gun, it's Herbert. Throwing right. That's Johnston. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
A gain of
Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a first down.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw still result in a big game.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage and attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
On play action, it's Herbert. He'll get this to Disley on the right. Oh, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. This is caught at 2. To the goal line and in. Matt McConkey. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will take a 7-0 lead.
Bills nothing.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Bills offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd down.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Allen now on 2nd down. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Open man is Palmer. It's complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Big play there for the Bills. 36 yards.
Every team understands the value of generating explosive plays, but there's a flip side. The quarterback can only hold the ball so long with how good these teams are rushing the passer. So when you can check the ball down short and gain all the yards after the catch, man, what a weapon for an offense.
It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup and get a fresh set of downs.
And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal at the Chargers' 3-yard line.
Allen going to throw again. It is brought in the end zone. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown, Bills.
That was just too easy, Mike. It's just straight man coverage. Great route by the receiver on the slant. You just can't give up an inside release deep in your own end zone because, as you just saw, it's pitch and catch.
Now the veteran Matt Prater for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bills will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Here's Darius Davis to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10. Here comes Vidal. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
26. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and 9. On play action. Now Herbert. Right side and hauled in by McConkey. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. 4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the first down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out. Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short game.
Herbert. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. Third down coming up.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the first down.
And the Chargers, first down. A gain of 12.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
They'll give this to Vidal. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play.
So, we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. It's the Chargers with the football to begin this second quarter. They've got it with a second down and 10. Here's Herbert. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
They go 5 receivers for third down and 4. To throw, it's Herbert. Downfield, got him, and he's got it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That is a big play for LA. And even 30 yards.
Chargers.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Oh, making defenders look silly out there on his way into the end zone. Kamani Vidal, touchdown Chargers. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Point after now from Dicker. He's got it. And the Chargers will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Bills 7.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. To return, here's Ray Davis. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Bills offense and veteran Brandon Cooks getting set for this next possession. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. Allen to throw. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
Play action. It's Allen. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dawson Knox. And that will lead to a 2nd down. They'll run the toss with Cook. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Joshua Palmer was the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down.
Well, after that incompletion, probably going to put an end to this drive. But what it does now is the opponent now has a chance to increase their lead because now they're going to steal an extra possession before we go to the halftime break.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Chargers offense and their running back set to go once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. handoff, and this is by Dell. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
2nd and 11. Now, Herbert. That's a short one taken in by Conklin. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
3rd and 9.
Disley is the man in motion. Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. Looking middle, and he'll get it complete to McConkey. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Shakir to return. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Bills offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. To throw is Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
James Cook. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's 2nd and a yard. On the zone read, a handoff here to Cook. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
They go play action now. Here's Allen. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
That's good.
Big-time play there for Buffalo. It's a gain of 34.
14-yard line.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else. And I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
On the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Chargers' 9-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Allen. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Buffalo. What a terrific play at the back of the end zone. Greg, that is so hard to do, but something you did during your career. How do guys pull that off?
Yeah, the key here, Mike, is the concentration to not only see the ball, but then you have to feel the ground. You have to know exactly where you are in the back line of the end zone. And tell you what, this is about as good as it gets. Come down with the ball, 2 feet in bounds, touchdown.
Prater. Extra point is good. And the Bills will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Return, here comes Davis. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. He's closing in on 200 receiving yards for the game. We haven't hit halftime yet. A definite storyline to follow closely. Maybe adds to it here as they embark on this next drive. On the ground, he'll go with Vidal. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up second and long.
Brought down by Terrell Bernard. A gain of a yard brings up second and 9 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing now is Herbert. This one finds McConkey. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. When they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 6. Motion man is Johnston. Shotgun now for Herbert. That one complete to Johnston. And he'll get about 3 here on second down before he's out of bounds.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Disley is the man in motion. They'll run with Vidal. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From the gun, it's Herbert. He's got it inside the 5. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. And this is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Herbert, short throw, taken in by Disley. Now a timeout, Buffalo. Their second. Talk things over before third down.
Third and
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
A nice drive. This is the 9th play coming up, and they cash it in on 3rd and goal. They're called in at the 2, and he'll take it on in. Kimani Vidal, touchdown LA. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. Kicker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chargers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead.
Bills 14.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Johnson now to return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Bills offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14. And they'll begin 1st and 10. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick 1st down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. To the left side, taken in by Coleman. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. They'll throw on 1st down with Allen.
Complete to number 5, Josh Palmer. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 40-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Play action now, and here's Allen. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right, and they are not able to draw closer.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good, the hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. A ball deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula as they come out for the second half. It's about to get underway. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Johnson now to return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Bills offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. They'll start on the ground with Cook. He left that first defender grasping for air as he winds up getting 8 out of that one.
7-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and a yard. In motion, Shakir. Allen goes with a pop pass. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Buffalo.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And he's not giving it away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
In motion, Shakir. Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Bills first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup. Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Play action. Here's Allen. Back to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A pickup there of 25 yards. First down, Buffalo.
13-yard line.
They'll run straight ahead with Cook. And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
Another Bills
Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the one.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. James Cook, touchdown, Bills. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Now Prater to tack on the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bills will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Davis now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. This one tight throughout, all level at 21, as they'll search for a go-ahead score. On the ground, it's Vidal. Inside the 40. Down the sideline to the 20. And he is gone. 72 yards. Touchdown, LA. His big night continues. His third touchdown of the game. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Point after now from Dicker. He gets it to go, and the Chargers go up by 7. 28-21.
Bills 21.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Johnson now to return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. James Cook and the rest of this Buffalo offense head back out. They're trying to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. It's Cook trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Allen now on 2nd down. Off he goes. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share, and even 30 yards.
First and 10 at the 47.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 8. From the gun, throw here for Allen. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
They get 10 yards on the hook up there. Good for a Bills first down.
First and 10 at the
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Taken down at the 33-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From the 33, here's second and 8. From the gun, here is Allen. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And 8 yards to go.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the first down, sets up first and goal.
From 6 yards out, it's first and goal. From the gun, it's Allen. This one caught at the 4. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be second and goal.
Second and goal at the 3-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown, Buffalo.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Prater on to attempt the extra point. His kick is good. And the Bills have come back to level things. It's 28 all. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. This returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Justin Herbert back out there. He and the Chargers getting set to go once more. and he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they're trying to keep it going. On play action, now Herbert. Right side and hauled in by McConkey. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Kicker now for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Chargers will go up by 7.
Chargers 35, Bills 28.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Johnson now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. James Cook and the rest of this Buffalo offense head back out. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Run up the middle with Cook. Up the sideline to the 40. And he's going to be taken down. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Through the contact, incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
He's looking deep for Shakir, and that is incomplete.
I think the second that ball left his hand, he wanted to pull it immediately back. And he is lucky, Mike. That ball didn't end up going the other way. He almost gifted them a short field and maybe even some points.
The Bills bringing on the punt team. A fair catch taken here, and it could come right at the 15-yard line.
First and 10.
Justin Herbert back out there. He and the Chargers getting set to go once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To throw is Herbert. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And this will not help the cause. He's going backwards. Tackled back at the 8.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Disley is the man in motion. On 3rd and long, it's Herbert. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. He was looking for Keenan Allen on that one. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth with the receivers saying, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now you're my eyes. You have to protect me and make sure that the location of the ball doesn't run me into a big hit.
On the handoff, this is Cook, and he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take the back down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Tight end on the move left. To the air on 2nd down. Here's Allen. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
That is caught. Hooks gets the grab. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
And the Bills,
a big one there on 3rd down. Good for 26 yards.
25-yard line.
Okay, so now you pick up that 1st down, Mike, but now there needs to be a sense of urgency. You know you need to score twice. So this one, ideally for the offense, results in a touchdown. But either way, this first score of the 2 needed needs to be fast, because you need every possession you can here late in the 4th quarter.
At the 24-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 9. Allen to throw. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. I really like the personnel adjustment by the defensive coordinator, Mike. They go dime coverage, so they're going to bring out 6 defensive backs, really play the pass and muddy it up with as many pass defenders as you can. Nowhere to go with the ball, and now we got to see, does the offensive coordinator, when he sees that dime package take the field, what answers does he have?
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. Well, every bit helps as they draw just a little bit closer. So Prater now, after the made field goal, back out to kick off. The return, here comes Davis. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Chargers offense, and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Conklin goes in motion. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up 2nd and long.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
It is 2nd and 9. Conklin goes in motion. Shotgun now for Herbert. He'll get this to Disley on the right. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 42 yards.
A gain of 42 yards on the play. And the Chargers first down.
Well, I'm not sure there's been one position on offense that has evolved more over the years, Mike, than the tight end position. They're no longer just the extra blockers. They're no longer just the underneath, hey, pick up a first down. These are some of the most dynamic playmakers in the league, and that's a great example of why.
And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. Give him 27, and it's 1st and goal.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
A run on 1st and goal. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line. A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Throwing, Herbert.
Coming into the game, this is something defensively you have to be aware of. If this quarterback gets a chance and he sees some daylight, he's going to try to take it in on his own. But not in this case. They were quick to react, stop him short. Now brings up 3rd and goal.
Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. Vidal, and he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force fourth down.
This is a play, Mike, that makes me want to run down there, throw on a uniform, and try to help out. I mean, I think at this point, I could help clear enough room to get 1 yard. Heck, I might be able to get 1 yard myself. That's disappointing that they're unable to capitalize.
For the field goal, a 21-yard attempt.
His kick is good. He got it. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
So, Dicker back out after the field goal. He'll send this one away. Davis now to return it. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Allen. He'll find Shakir open right side. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He connects with Palmer on that one. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Buffalo.
First down.
It's a pretty simple read. It's man coverage. They run a little interference on the inside, and that makes it hard for the defender to stick with their man, and it leads to an easy pitch and catch.
Now Allen on first down. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 6. To throw once more, here's Allen. He's got a man downfield. It's Shakir. And he will score. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bills. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter.
38-all.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Chargers offense about ready to take over once more. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive, which starts with first down. From the gun, it's Herbert. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
Now Herbert throwing on second down. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And that is incomplete. Tre'Davious White in coverage. Knocks that one away.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
A nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Bills offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They have likely 1 play left here north of the 2-minute warning as they're going to get started with first down. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's going to be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning. They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. Open man is Shakir, and that's complete. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down.
3rd and 4.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
On third down, it's Allen. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
When this offense took the field, in their mind, Mike, they want to end this game in regulation. You do not want to play for overtime. But now as this 4th down comes up, I think this coach has a decision to make. Do you remain aggressive and keep the offense on the field and try to end it here? Or do you make the safe play and punt the ball away and settle for overtime?
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. We're all even, 4th quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. Now Herbert. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. 1 first down.
I think it's clear, Mike. I think they have their sights set on winning this game in regulation. I don't think overtime is even in the picture. They're trying to be aggressive, continue to move this ball down. Can they find a way to pull this game off here late in the 4th quarter?
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Here's 2nd down. To throw, it's Herbert. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's first and 10. Herbert to the air again. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 44-yard line.
Herbert to the air again. On the out, connected with Allen. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35.
That's another.
It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Charger first down.
32-yard line.
A clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game as they approach midfield now. They've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker could be a hero.
The Bills will use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game.
At the 30-yard line.
Second down, 8 for the first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That is a gain of 15 halfway there as he's down at the 15.
Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
So here is Cameron Dicker. Dicker, the kicker, in a big spot. This to win the game. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. So here is Cameron Dicker. Dicker, the kicker, in a big spot. This one he's got to have. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
38.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
Just 1 second, all that remains in the football game as the kick is away. Out of the end zone, it's Ty Johnson. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So it's a win for the visiting Chargers. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Buffalo.